Sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button. Ugh. But yes, you could have lost 5 people in general on this journey. Oops. Okay. I'm getting that it could have shocked you who you had to lose. Who you had to lose. It could have shocked you on the truth that you found out with these people. You lost people that you felt like you were close with, that you also loved, because these are cups. It shocked you how these people truly felt about you. Maybe you realized that a lot of people did not really have your best interest. But what I am picking up, that God is like, you lost these people because these people were distractions. They were put in your life to distract you. And for you to keep choosing your distractions, it had to have some sort of emotional bond, confirmation, some sort of emotional bond to it. Okay, so I'm getting that these people that you had lost on this journey of becoming your better self. In order to get to your wish fulfillment, these people were a distraction to you. And maybe you didn't understand that at first, but now this is something that you understand. The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands in reverse. So yeah, I'm getting that this is something that you understand now, because you are releasing the burdens of the loss. You're releasing the burdens of the loss of these connections. The Page of Wands in reverse. And you are done trying to take people with you. Maybe it hurt losing these people because you could have seen a life with these people. But I'm getting that you are done envisioning a life with these people. You are now accepting the loss, releasing the burdens of these connections, and now you are picturing your life without these people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of Swords in reverse. I don't even think that you have any bad words to say to these people. It's not even like you're talking about these people behind their back. But yes, they could have been talking about you behind your backs. You could have found that out, that people were stabbing you in your back, talking about you behind your back. But what I'm really getting is that you're releasing the conflict of these connections. The conflict was trauma. Knight of Swords. I feel like you always have to be on guard being around these people. Always wondering what they were saying behind your back. Always wondering, was they really your friend or not? Was this person really in love with you or not? You always have to be on guard. Was giving you anxiety. Yeah. And it could have made you lose money. Being around these people, 333, when I'm saying this, being around these people could have made you lose money or financial opportunities because you were so worried about pleasing these connections. Okay. So, yeah. So let's get off of that and get into something to lift up the collective. Because it's going too much into loss, feeling lost, feeling burdens on loss, or I'm getting that God is proud of you because you are accepting the loss. But God is giving you confirmation on why you had to let these connections go, because you were missing money opportunities. They were making you lose financial opportunities because you weren't going to be able to be great around these people because they wouldn't let you be great. You were around people who live in a crab in a bucket mentality. They weren't going to let you shine, and they were going to do everything that they could so you wouldn't shine. Whether that's talking about you, throwing dirt on your name, exposing you, or even just doing spell work on you, or praying on your downfall, whatever. Because I keep getting 5. I got the 5 of Cups, I got the 5 of Pentacles, and I got the 5 of Swords. So it could have been specifically, and then it's 5 minutes on the phone, so it could have been specifically 5 people that you lost, or 555 is confirmation. Yeah, you could have lost 5 opportunities. You could have lost 5 lovers. You could have lost, you lost a lot. That's what I'm getting. But you are now finna gain a lot. I heard you don't even know. You don't even know. You see how his back is turned towards the coins? I don't think that you know how abundant that you are about to be. How fulfilled. I heard mostly financially and materially. 555 when I said that. That's going to change for you. If you have been suffering in your finances, not able to afford everything that you need, or just always living check to check, you are finna have more than you know what to do with it. And I don't think you see this coming, because your back is turned. Your back is turned. You were facing the loss right here. You were facing the loss, and then you see the wolves in the back. I feel like you were facing the loss alone, because you know that saying, lone wolf. But you also know the saying that you could be leading the pack now. You're going to come back. That saying, lone wolf, is in my head. Like, you could have been taking losses alone, and you're gonna come back leading the pack. Like, you see how loyal they is. The wolves are just watching you, like, take the loss. The wolves are watching you take this loss, because they're waiting on you to get over the loss and guide them where they need to go. So you could come back leading the pack. You could come back leading the pack of lone wolves. So what I'm getting is that you are going to be a guide to people that also went through the same loss. You're going to be guiding them on how to get through it, like you got through it, but maybe you had to go through it alone. But you're going to guide people that's also going through it alone out of the forest. And that's how your abundance, it's like something like that. That's where your abundance gonna come from. And you don't even know. Ooh, I can't believe it. Yeah, we got the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like you've been working. You've been working, but you never seen a harvest. I feel like you gave up on seeing the harvest. I feel like right now you're just working. You're building. And you don't even know, a lot of you don't even know what you're building for. Because a lot of you don't believe that you're going to receive the breakthrough that you're supposed to have. But that's the joy of it. God's going to come through when you least expect it. Page of Cups. I don't know. Every time I get the Page of Cups, I get like crush energy. Like a kid crush, like a crush energy. But I don't know. What does the Page of Cups has to do with the collective? And when I heard crush, I seen the 3 of Swords, but I put it back. So some people may be crushed. You may leave people crushed by the abundance that you were about to receive, by the blessings that you were about to receive from God, the grace that you were about to receive from God. It may crush people's ego. I heard you will crush people's egos. These people that you have to leave behind, you will crush their egos on how abundant you will really be and how blessed God will make you. That's why you have to lead these people. That's why you have to go on a journey on your own. This is going to be a whole new beginning for you. And it's going to leave people crushed. Your new beginning is going to leave these people that you left behind crushed. One, two, three, four, five. 5 of Wands. I heard some people is going to want to make up with you. They're going to want to stop. But that's internal. So I'm getting that this new beginning is going to calm the doubt on the inside of you. Maybe you doubted yourself and was thinking like, I could never be nobody. Maybe you truly believe that you would never amount to anything, because nobody ever made you believe in yourself. And that's why God is giving you this wish fulfillment. Nobody ever made you believe that you could do something great. I think people always shitted on you and made you and laughed at you and made you believe that you wasn't gonna be nothing. And that's why that's why you have insecurities. And you could have been going through this since you were a child. Maybe you watched Hannah Montana growing up. Maybe you watched the Naked Brothers Band growing up, because I don't know, maybe you were into music. And Hannah Montana inspired you to be a singer. The Naked Brothers Band inspired you to start performing in a band. I don't know. It's something about music. Maybe that's something that you always wanted to do, but you never thought that you were pretty enough, or you never thought that you were good enough to do something great. And I feel like this new beginning is going to crush all of them insecurities. It's like something like that. The Empress. Yeah. I feel like you finna be walking into this new beginning with your head held high. I feel like this new beginning is going to crush all of the doubt, all of the insecurities that you had in this old cycle. And you're going to be walking with new confidence, with your head held high, with wisdom and experience. And just knowing that you're enough. I feel like in this old cycle, you was wondering, are you good enough? But I feel like in this new cycle, you're going to know, like, I'm good enough. Because you're going to trade in your pride for the boldness of God. In the old cycle, you had pride. You felt like you could only depend on yourself. But in this new cycle, you know that you can depend on God. And that's going to give you the confidence. That's going to give you the confidence that you need to pursue this dream, this wish fulfillment of yours. It says the Lord has filled him with the Spirit of God. He has filled him with wisdom, with understanding, with knowledge, and with all kinds of skills. And this is why you are turning into the Empress or Emperor, because God is going to fill you. And this is a promise of God. God is going to fill you with the Spirit of God. You're going to have the Spirit of God on you. And he's going to fill you with wisdom and understanding and knowledge and all kinds of skills. And that's where your boldness is going to come from. That's where your boldness is going to come from. Your boldness is not going to come from your personal talents. Your boldness is not going to come from your personal something. It's not going to come from anything that you do. It's going to come from God. You are going to know that God gave you this new beginning on how much grace you're going to be gliding on. You're going to be telling everyone, I couldn't do this without God. I don't supposed to be here, but God got me here. I never thought you're going to be telling people, you're going to be getting interviews, you're going to be telling people, I never thought that I could do something like this. but God knew that I could. The boldness. God is turning your pride into boldness. Okay? The Fool card. The Fool is in reverse. So you're not going to be starting this new beginning unexperienced and impulsive. Like the Fool card is impulsively doing things. I don't think you're going to start this impulsively. I think you're going to start this new beginning, the wisdom of your old cycle, in the wisdom of God. Okay. Little stretch. Okay, let's go. The Tower moment. This is going to create a Tower moment in many people's lives. Once they see you in your new energy, in this new cycle, in the boldness and the confidence that you have in your Lord and Savior, once people see this side of you, is going to break something in people. It's going to crush something in people, because the Page of Cups came in, because God knows when I see the Page of Cups, I see crush. It's going to crush people. The Tower moment stands on destructions, change. This change that God, when you the change of you not doubting yourself. It's like you're gonna go from this insecure person that was easily doubting their self, doubting how they look, to somebody who knows who they are in God. That's going to create Tower moments for people, especially the people that you had to lose. That's going to create Tower moments in people. I'm not lying. The Three of Swords came out. I just told y'all I seen the Three of Swords earlier. The Three of Swords came back out because people are going to be heartbroken by the new you. It's going to cause Tower moments in these people's lives. They're going to be like, who does she think she is? Who do he think he is? I almost said hoodoo voodoo. But that's going to create people. That's going to make people insecure. That's going to make people so insecure in themselves. The new cycle, the new you is going to make people so insecure in themselves that they're going to start doing hoodoo voodoo on you if they're not already. You could have found out that people were doing hoodoo voodoo on you, and that's why you could have left them out. So if you found that out, they're really going to be doing something to you now. Since you think you know who you are, since you think you know who you are, like you think you know who you are, like they still want you to doubt yourself. We got the Lovers in reverse. You could have found out that a lover did not love you. You could have thought this was your soulmate. You could have found out that this was not your soulmate. You could have found out that it was a karmic soulmate. You could have found out that this wasn't the person that God had for you. They were just a distraction. Page of Swords in reverse. You could have found out. With the Page of Swords being in reverse, I don't think you knew. I don't think that you knew that this lover was supposed to be a distraction. And you gave somebody all your love. You gave somebody all your love and all your trust. Because you didn't know that this person wasn't your person. You thought this person was your person. So you gave somebody all your love. It's given like a little. You could have been a little bit naive about this person that you had to leave behind. Yeah. You could have been a little naive about this person that you had to leave behind. It could have caused you some sort of heartbreak, a Tower moment. And now it's like, now you know. When you know, you know. Can I get a closing message, Spirit? Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 7 of Wands in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1. What the heck? 3. Seven. I'm in the back tripping because I got 2 different cards and I think they're both the 7 of Wands. I don't know, because let's count together. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 7. Wands. 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, like, I got the 7 of Wands twice, but I'm going to have to just look up the numeral, the Roman numeral numbers and see what is what. Okay, I'm looking it up now. Okay, so this one is supposed to be the 6 of Wands, and this one is going to be the 7. But I swear I counted 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, whatever. The number's up there, just in case. So, what I was saying. Okay, the 7 of Wands is in reverse with the 6 of Wands upright. So, the less fighting that you do, the less fighting, the less survival that you have to be in, because it could have been a lot of fighting in this relationship. The less fighting that you have to do, the more love you can give yourself, and the more success, the more love you can give yourself, the more success you're going to come into. Yeah. And that's going to be the read, unless something else is going to come out. One more. The Hierophant. So what I'm picking up is that the Hierophant, I had to look it up. The Hierophant symbolize traditions, established intuition, and spiritual wisdom. So what I'm getting is that your intuition and your spiritual wisdom went up because you no longer have a relationship, a toxic relationship that you were fighting in, that you were fighting for, that you were fighting in, that you were giving all your energy, your strength, your love into, and it wasn't the right person. You had no idea that it wasn't the right person. You was a little naive when you went into this commitment, and that's okay. We are all naive about something in our lives. Like, we don't know everything, and that's okay. You just gain more spiritual wisdom from this connection, and I just feel like something good is going to come in for you. Okay? So I'm going to leave this message right here. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe to me. And on that note, bye.